Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Monday and welcome to your weekly mini reading for the week of May 7th to May 13th. Today I'm going to be channeling some messages to you directly from the spirit realm, directly from your spirit guides, in hopes of giving you some messages of love, light, healing, connection, compassion, all those beautiful things, and for something for you to focus on this week with regards to your own intuition, your own spirit guides, or your connection to your own spirituality. So if you feel drawn to listen to the entirety of this message, it's definitely for you. If you feel drawn to skip through parts of the message or pass it by completely, then this message may not be for you. The idea and my intention is always that this message will reach whoever it needs to when they're fully able and ready to receive it. All right. And before we dive in and check to see on what the messages are for this upcoming week, I just want to let you know that I am having a sale on my Etsy shop platform where I do my digital channeled readings. So if you feel drawn to have your own personalized reading done, make sure you head over to my website on my Etsy store, www.etsy.com, and the shop name is The Conscious Her. So if you search The Conscious Her under shop names on Etsy, you'll find me and you can order your own reading there. All right, so let's dive in and see what Spirit would like to share with us this week. Okay, so we're getting an animal guide coming in right away. This is the blue whale. Okay, so blue whale spirit is here first. Okay, so the next message that I'm getting, and I'm just listening to them try to help me understand what they're meaning. But basically, the second message that I'm getting that's coming in this week is about this kind of tendency and habit that we have to reach outside of ourselves for answers when all that's really ever required of you is just to be comfortable enough to sit still to retrieve the answers within yourself. Okay. So I hope you can follow that. Basically what they're saying is that we have a little bit of an obsession, and rightly so, because of the way that a lot of us have been programmed and conditioned and socialized to continuously look in our external world, like desperately search in our external world for answers, for reasons, for understandings, to make sense of something. But in reality, everything that we always have needed or desired or wanted to understand can be found within ourselves, and giving ourselves the chance, like putting the weight of importance on what we are truly feeling or understanding or knowing about ourselves, like giving ourselves the opportunity to be our own authority in life. And a lot of times what happens is, like, when we do that, or when we start to touch on that, it can be either too scary, there can be too much fear there, it can be something that is hurtful to us, that we don't want to acknowledge or accept. But Spirit is kind of saying, like, this is, if you just made it a little bit less complicated on yourself, then you could always return to this space and retrieve whatever you need from there. But we're not taught to do that. And so, as you know, we're unlearning a lot of things right now in this world that we're living in as light workers, as spiritual people, as people who are looking to grow and heal and evolve. And with that, we're learning about how to return to ourselves, our own wisdom, our own knowledge, our own understanding of who we are in the world. And so this week, if you feel that you are kind of falling back on any patterns or habits around desperately searching in your external outside world for answers, when you reach that point of frustration, when you can't get the answer that you want from your external world, make sure you either catch yourself in the moment, reaffirm that you already have the answers within yourself, or make time on a daily basis, on a regular basis, to make sure that you are sitting with yourself. Sitting with yourself, being present with yourself, all those beautiful things are required for you to find those answers that you're looking for. When you feel especially stumped, when you feel stagnant, when you feel like nothing's working, when you feel like you don't understand what's going on in this world, sit with yourself. Okay. So that's the second major message of this week. Sit with yourself, learn to be in that discomfort, be in those cringy kind of feelings that make you squirm sometimes, right? Be with that, sit with it, and let it tell you what you need to know. Okay. So that's the second message. Let's see what else. I'm also getting the Jaguar as well. It's coming in as a black Jaguar, which is a very rare animal. So that's interesting. Very interesting. What else? So the next message that I'm hearing, the fourth message that I'm hearing from Spirit today, is just about letting things be as they are, okay? And they're just reminding me that this is another thing to unlearn. So this topic is something to unlearn, where a lot of us have been either socialized or conditioned or programmed out of whether it's our society, it's our culture, it's whatever our environment that we've grown up in. A lot of us have fears around control. Okay. And so what they're saying is that, can we unlearn this sense of wanting to control everything around us? Can we simply accept things for what they are, who they are, how they are? And instead of trying to mold something into what you want, instead of trying to change or alter or shift something into what you want, can you simply accept what is, okay, and let it be? Can you let it go? Can you allow yourself to, when you're not aligning with something or matching up or not fitting with something in your life, do you have the courage to let it go, trusting that by letting something go that's not fully aligned, that you'll attract something that is fully aligned? Okay. So there's this message of releasing control this week, accepting what is, whatever that is, however it comes in, whatever that means to you, however that resonates for you, letting what is, be at peace, okay, with itself and with you. Can you let everything be at peace? Okay. And can you continue to be true to who you are and attract the things that are most aligned with you based on who you truly are? And it's also a matter of self-worth and self-value, knowing that you are deserving of good things and that you can attract what's most aligned with you. You don't have to fix and solve and modify and mold everything around you so that it works. You're worthy of attracting something naturally beautiful and complementary with you. Okay. So whatever way you take that is the way that you're supposed to take that. That could be about a person, a situation, an environment, a thing, a job. It doesn't matter. Okay. So can you catch yourself this week? Is there anything that you're trying to change or mold or shift because you're having a hard time accepting what is or how it is or who it is? Okay. So how can you be at peace with that? Okay. So I hope that makes sense. Let's see if there's anything else. So this last message is really interesting, and I haven't got quite all of it yet, but I'll just tell you what I'm getting so far. It's about allowing ourselves to identify our own shortcomings with grace, okay? So being able to be in the energy of ultimately acceptance of yourself. And when things are popping up into your everyday reality that you kind of know is your own projection, it's your own shadows, it's your own things, your own stuff, okay, that you know that you need to work on. Can you just fully accept that? Can you just allow it to be there? Can you just be at peace with your own shortcomings? Because nobody is fully healed, okay? No one is fully ascended. No one is a master of life that comes here. Like, we come here to learn and experience and be, okay? So can we just fully be aware and accepting of our shortcomings? Can we invite them in? Can we invite them to have a seat at the table? Can we just acknowledge them when they show up instead of having to put them on someone or something else, okay? Instead of projecting them, can we be aware of when we are projecting? Can we take ownership of when we're projecting? Can we forgive ourselves in those moments, okay? So this week is about, like, can you be in acceptance of your own shortcomings, okay? Knowing that everybody has their own shortcomings. Like, nobody is immune to having a shortcoming, okay? And just allowing that to be present, allowing that to be with you, and just allowing yourself to say, yeah, I'm working on it. I'm aware of it. I own it. I'm working on it. And it was what makes me human. Just like how your stuff makes you human, right? That we don't need to be perfect all the time, right? I hope that makes sense. I hope you're following with that. Let's just see if there's anything else on that. And Spirit's just adding, your shortcomings are what make you aware of what requires your healing, what you're required to work on, okay, in order to create a life full of ease and grace and flow. So what's preventing you from living a life of ease and grace and flow? Well, probably where you can identify your shortcomings and shadows. Okay, so can we allow this to have a seat at the table this week? Can we allow these things to be slowly integrated and accepted? Okay, so something for you to be aware of this week. All right, is there anything else? Okay, so they're just adding, like, this is just a week about self-awareness. Okay, and just being more sensitive to how we manage ourselves, our own shadows, our own emotions, our feelings, what's coming up with us that is preventing us from living a life of alignment. Okay, so I really hope that makes sense. Thank you, Spirit, for that. All right. So thank you so much for watching, for listening. I really hope that helps. I really hope you can understand and that landed for you. If it did, please do leave a DM, leave a comment below, send me an email. You know, I love to hear from you. If you want to receive these messages typed up and sent directly to your email inbox every Monday, sometimes Tuesday, make sure you head over to my website, www.theconsciousher.com, all one word. And on the homepage, you can sign up by putting in your name and email. I also include the meanings of the animal guides each week as well. All right. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope you have a great week ahead, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.